Hello there. This week I'm gonna go over the subqueries in SQL. So I've given myself a sample problem to go off of in creating it. So I'm gonna be using our CIS 117 database, and I'm gonna list the item ID, artist, title, and cost of each item whose price is more than the average price for all items. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use database. And for subqueries, basically you're going to have one query nested inside another query, and we're going to be using the results of the subquery to find out the results of the bigger query. So I'm going to look for the average first. So I'm going to do select. I'm going to use the average function. I'm going to put in unit price. Oops. From items. And that's going to give me, whoops. And I did a typo right there. So average with a G. Let's try it again. There we go. So my average price is $16.52. Okay. So I'm gonna comment that out for now. And let's work on the bigger query. So we're gonna list item ID. So I'm gonna do select item ID, artist, title, cost. Now I'm going to be comparing the price. So I want the items whose price is more than the average price of all the items. But in my items here, my list of things that I'm pulling, I don't have price. I really can't double check my work. So I'm going to just plug it in there for now. And I'm just so I can check my work. I'm going to enter some items. And then for my where clause, so I want whose price is more than the average price of all items. So I'm going to do unit price is greater than, and then this is where the subquery comes in handy. So I'm just going to copy that. Paste it in there. Oops. And I'm going to put this in parentheses. That way it knows that that's a subquery. And just to make it cleaner, I'm going to put it all on one row. So from items. So everything that comes up in my query should be have a unit price more than $16.52. So let's test it out. Oops. New unit price. See what went wrong here. Oh, right here. Where unit price. Okay, there we go. That should work. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of typos tonight. So we say execute. So we were looking for unit prices to be more than $16.52. So I'm looking in here and they're all more than $16.52. So that's great. It looks like it worked. And since we didn't really need the unit price to be one of the items in our results, I'm going to go ahead and remove it. Since we know we double checked it, I'm going to run that again. And there we go. And so that's basically how you do a subquery. So we got the results from one query to work in another query. And this comes in really handy because, you know, if you're trying to, if your one query depends on another query's results, you don't have to be plugging in values. You just plug in a subquery and it's always going to renew itself. All right, guys. Well, that's it. Thank you.